Hey there, Jonathan Sports, and hope everybody's safe and healthy out there with school back and a lot of people back to work. But anyways, talking about the dreaded Week 4 Rams loss. So, actually turned out to be a game. It was pretty boring through most of it, just a lot of back and forth, field goals, and three and outs, and just not much going on. But I really just didn't have much expectations through the first half, just because the Rams got the ball and just went right down the field. Um, And I think you might have seen the last of Devontae Downs there on that first drive, and the Rams going down the field because he was just horrible. This guy makes terrible angles. He can't tackle for shit. But yeah, Giants second Rams drive. Austin Johnson puts his helmet on the ball and that shoulder and pops the ball out and gets us the ball in the 30. And no, I think that was a missed opportunity because you just start getting stupid penalties from the offensive line, and we got to take a field goal, and then right before half, same stuff. We get down there and we just ran out of time right before halftime. So kind of had that same feeling as the end of the Bears game, but again, third quarter, back and forth, back and forth. It was boring. The Giants did manage a field goal in there, at least. The play calling wasn't great down in the red zone. They got to come up with something here. Receivers got to get open. The offensive line can't have these stupid penalties down in that, down that part of the field. But I'm not hearing a lot of people getting on the defense. And don't get me wrong, the defense was great for most of the game, but that really was just a bad play. I'm pretty sure Joe Judge said there was a mistake on the field, but I went back and it didn't look like a mistake to me. It just looked like it was a bad play call. It was like a weird delayed slot corner blitz, and then Julian Love jumped down and took over where the blitzer was. Darnay Holmes was blitzing, I believe, and I don't know if it was a blown play. It was on Julian Love, but the whole play just made no sense. So I don't know what happened there, but it's a tight game. It's a defensive game. You just if it's a play call, you can't have it. And another thing I thought that was stupid was what was it, the drive before the last drive? We went for it on like 4th and 11, and it's a defensive tight game. Take the field goal, just take the points. The offense is going to feel better about it anyways. Just get the points, and then if you get a touchdown, well, actually at that point, I'm not sure. No, the Cooper Cup. I'm not sure if the Cooper Cup touchdown happened already because I've been busy the last couple of days. I couldn't get the video. So at that point, though, yeah, maybe the Cooper Cup touchdown was there. But it just would have made the game a little bit more reasonable. Not so much pressure. It wouldn't have made it so you need a touchdown and a 2-point at the end. You get a touchdown, you win. So I didn't like the call, and then the play call was just horrendous on that 4th and 11. Even if Jones doesn't put it too high, I'm pretty sure they're going to be a half a yard short of the first down. Anyway, so I didn't like that. Listen. I respect the decision, though. You got a young team, and you're struggling, and you got to get something going. You need a win to get the media and fans off your ass. So I fully understand, but I just wish we would have got the points there. Yeah, but I just did not like the play call. It's like the same shit. They run to the sticks and turn around everywhere. And everybody's getting on Jones' ass about locking onto one read. But with them kind of plays, you only got enough time to really get one read, especially when the defense knows what's coming. They're seeing it 20-30% of the game. By the time you get to your second read, they're already down. They're down on top of the defense. So I'm really sick of this. I'm really sick of that play design. I know what Garrett's doing because some of Jones' best plays were on them curl backs. Shorn would run a lot of flats and then curls on each side, and Jones was really good with them last year, but I just think it's just too much. The defense knows it's coming. And then the last drive on offense, it was unfortunate in the end, but went right down the field, hit that nice pass to Slayton. It was actually nice. I seen a little bit better play calling from Garrett. Like he was doing some clearing out for Ingram underneath, and then that last drive it hit that big play to Slayton. They cleared out the middle, and then Slayton cuts in. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. We need to start seeing more of that. Some of this. I get the idea that with the offensive line, you don't have much time, but you still got to give your team a chance every once in a while. There, Jones is mobile. He can buy you a little bit extra time sometimes. We got to start getting a little bit more aggressive down the field here. But it just kind of sucked, and then everybody's on Jones's ass, and it was a stupid, horrible throw at the end. I think he was just like undecided. He started to run, then seen the guy get open across the field. He threw it, running forward. He wasn't set, and he threw it. He just threw it too far to the inside. The receiver didn't come. The receiver kind of fell backwards. I don't know if it was just the momentum of himself. He couldn't stop himself to get forward to get to the ball. But you just got to think that a good receiver is gonna fight towards the ball on that play and at least knock it down. That was just a really good play by the corner. Good for him. Man, the Rams are a tough team. We're struggling on offense, but you can just tell these guys are for real, and they're scrappy. But it's unfortunate, all the fans are going to call for Jones' head. And listen, he's a young quarterback, new system, all this bullshit. We need to be patient, and I know nobody wants to hear it. We shouldn't have had high expectations anyways. I get it. The game was there. But, it wasn't. He still get touchdown. He still need a 2-point. And, you got to try and hope you get the ball back or overtime. But I don't know about you guys at this point. I didn't really get a feel through any point of the game that we were going to win. Even with the defense playing, This is what bad teams do. Bad teams do this. They always give up a play at an end of a game to lose. The defense gave it the play to lose. The offense fucking ran the play. It was a shit play. Jones makes a bad decision. You lose. This is what bad teams do. But we need patience. With the whole no preseason, I'm willing to give this team a few more weeks here before I start panicking, crying, and bitching and moaning. My expectations I think are a little bit lower than some people. But I had no expectations for this year. But, one thing that was nice is the corner we brought in from Oakland, Ryan Lewis. Yes, you can't see me right now because I'm a pussy and I hide behind my camera, but my thumbs are up. He looked great. Finally, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but it looks like a nice, young, competent corner. I'm just saying, sign this guy up to like a Mahomes deal right now. But that's great. It's just great to see. And Kyler Fackrell balled out, man. He played great. He had a sack. He had a few good pressures. Had a few nice run stops. Marcus Golden came in. He didn't get much playing time, but he came in, got a few nice run stops. I don't know. Our outside linebackers, they show flashes, but for the most part, meh. It's not great, Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence weren't really getting the quarterback, but they put in work against the run. They're great. It's hard to get. Listen, if you want to run between the tackles against the Giants, you're going to deal with Dexter Lawrence and Leonard Williams. They are a pain in the ass to deal with. Again, Devontae Downs, he's horrible. He seems like he's competent in special teams. I'd like to see him stay there. Because Tay Crowder came in, and he looked good. He was all right. Maybe he's just young and fresh, but he looked spry. He looked good. But Pierre and Simple, Devontae Downs, no bueno. I don't want him. I don't want him on the defense anymore. But overall, the corners were okay. They did their jobs. Wide receivers, more of the same. I really didn't see much anything different from them. It's not some kind of great thought-up offense here, but somebody's got to make a play. These are our skill players. Got to make a play. Show some skill. So, help the offensive line out. Help your coach out. Help Jones out. Help everybody out. Get open. Fight back towards the ball. Offensive line was better, but they still struggled in pass blocking. They're inconsistent. They do great one play. They're letting up 2-3 people pressure and Jones the next play. So, I think it was a little bit better. Matt Park got in fourth quarter, I believe, or third or fourth quarter there for a drive. That was nice to see. Get him some playing time. But, obviously the run blocking, much, much better. But at all the teams we played this year, the Rams are not a good run-stopping team. They're not. So I don't want to put too much stock in it. And I got a feeling that this running could, this running problem could pop up again at a later game when we start playing some of these better run blocking teams, but run defense teams. But I mean, we'll see. The line's inconsistent. I thought Nick Gates looked better. He's feisty. He's out there fighting. As long as he ain't getting penalties, that's putting the offense behind the chains because we're already struggling enough. I'm okay with it. You want to throw people around, be nasty, start shit with people. Go right ahead. We need something. We need to win at something. If we can't win a game, win a fist fight. I don't know what to say. But overall, I mean, I'm seeing improvement. Overall improvement. Everybody wants wins and instant gratification. That's not the way the season's gonna be. We're gonna have to fight. They're gonna have to fight it out. Scratching and scratching and fucking claw, whatever, man. It is what it is. This is the NFL. There ain't no free wins. Everyone's hard. Even the Bengals, they suck. They're gonna give you a hard time. They're all professional players. But anyways, like I was saying, I mean, I think I see improvement. Defense, the corners definitely played better. Defensive line didn't get a whole lot of pressure, but they looked good. Even though we only got the same 9 points, the offense looked better. I think a lot of problem with Jones right now is I was hoping he was like Eli and he could just block it out, but I really think he realizes that the fans and everybody's on his ass about the fumbling, the interceptions, and that's good, but you can't let it affect your decision making. You can't let it make you hesitant. What you're seeing in the film room and what you're putting on the field in practice, you got to do it. You got to do it and not think about it. Just react on the field. So I'm hoping it don't turn into a head case like Sam Darnold right now, being all hesitant. But he's feeling the pressure. Hey, so we're going. That's a good thing though, in a way. Because I think his pocket presence, his pocket awareness, definitely has improved. I've seen it. And it means that you're going to lose a play here or there because he's peeking. You know what I mean? When he's moving up the line, he's peeking left or right, so he's not keeping his eyes down the field as long. But I mean, you're going to see less fumbles. You're going to see less bad plays. But you're going to see a few plays here and there you're going to miss. But that's okay. He's got to figure out the balance where he can make plays and have his awareness in the pocket. Overall, I'm okay with Jones right now. I'm not going to kill him like everybody else and say he's trash and garbage. 16th game. Get real. Get real. All these young quarterbacks are struggling right now. And they got better offenses. Dwayne Haskins, Kyler Murray's throwing picks left and right. I mean, I don't know what people expect from him. He's not Patrick Mahomes. We can't expect that. He's Daniel Jones. We got to expect him to find his way in this offense with his team. There's not a lot of wide receivers aren't great. The blocking's not perfect. Give him time to work it out. This isn't just going to boom overnight happen. We'll get there slowly. Keep faith. Have some faith, damn it. All right, guys, that's it for me. Everybody stay safe. Good night, good day. Bye.